Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Searcy High School welcomes you to the Jungle for tonight's matchup between the Star City Lady Bulldogs and your Searcy Lady Lions. Will you please rise as you're able and remove your hats as we honor America with a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the performance of our national anthem. Now on. Thank you. Now for your Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Star City Lady Bulldogs. Number 2, Jocelyn Robertson. Number 3, Kenya Johnson. Number 4, Gracie Muckleberry. Number 10, Ashley Ballou. And number 35, Shay Rochelle. And now, ladies and gentlemen, now for your starting lineup for your Searcy Lady Lions. At forward, a 6-foot senior, number 2, Eva Roberts. At guard, a 5'7" junior, number 13, Cadence Pettis. At guard, a 5'4" junior, number 14, Lexi Brown. At forward, a 5'11" senior, number 35, Sarah McCain. And at center, a 5'11" junior, number 45, London Flowers. The head coach for your Lady Lions is Kim Sitzman, assisted by Hunter Sutherland.
Good evening and welcome to Searcy Lion Arena for tonight's inaugural broadcast of Searcy Lion basketball in the new arena. Jordan, this is a spectacular place for basketball.
Definitely, and a bunch of people watching got to see a little preview if they watched the 5A state volleyball tournament, because we hosted that here in the arena too. But man, finally get to cheer on our own school and our own players here. It's going to be an exciting game.
It should be a great ball game tonight as the Searcy Lady Lions. In this exhibition ball game tonight, we'll take on the Star City Lady Bulldogs, and we appreciate everybody tuning in. We will talk more about it tonight as it goes along, Jordan, but this arena is almost unimaginable compared to what Searcy has had. The old jungle served its purpose well, but now in this new arena, simply incredible. We are ready for the tip, and Searcy wins the tip. Searcy with their starting lineup of Roberts, Eva Roberts, Cadence Pettis, and we have a quick whistle. As I'm not sure what happened there. Just a stoppage in play, so we will inbounds. I didn't see what happened there, Jordan.
Me neither. He was looking at the other ref, too, to see what happened. But I guess
So,
just gonna wave that one off.
Lexi Brown will also start along with Sarah McCain and London Flowers. And we've got another stoppage in play. I think we're having issues maybe with the clock. Might have to work a few kinks out here early, Jordan.
Yeah, breaking in the arena and still trying to figure some things out, I guess.
Right. So as they're talking to the scorekeeper over there, trying to see, I think it's maybe the 35-second clock, resetting that. They're at 26 seconds now. I'm not sure, but we'll see what's going on. There we go. Now the clock is running. Searcy Lexi Brown with the basketball in the front court. Gets it inside to Roberts, back out to McCain, and Searcy and going to call a travel on Searcy. So first turnover of the ball game on the Searcy Lady Lions.
Definitely. She tried to pivot stuff right there, but I guess she also moved his other foot as well.
For Star City, number 2, Robertson, along with number 4, McElroy with the ball now. She picks up her dribble. Over to Johnson, number 3, along with number 10, Ballou, and 35, Rochelle are the starting lineups for Star City.
This is some really good defense from Searcy right now. They've chosen not to go around their screens as well and just go into the opposite way, and that's going to cause a turnover.
Searcy in a man-to-man early with the turnover. Brown now with the basketball. Roberts drives to the paint. Her left-handed layup is good for Eva Roberts, and Searcy takes an early 2-0 lead. We don't have any graphics yet. We're working on those, so we'll keep up with the time. 6:48 remaining first quarter. Searcy leading 2-0 for you. Nice job by Roberts. Gets in front of the defender in the post. A little three-quarter front move on her there and steals the ball away. Inside, layup by Flowers is up and in. And a quick timeout by the Star City Lady Dogs. And nice start, Jordan, for the Searcy Lady Lions.
Definitely a nice start for Searcy. And one of the things I would like to point out is Lexi Brown running point guard for Searcy. Lexi Brown has had a history of injuries, a lot of injuries for her, and it's really good to see her back on this court. I haven't seen her play a full game since maybe 7th or 8th grade. And for her to be out here, starting over Zanaya as well, I mean, she's an excellent player all around. So hopefully she will stick through this whole season with us. Yeah, she's just an all-around all-star. It's really good to see her back.
It is good to see her out. Of course, not very often that you see with McCain starting for Searcy, you know, she's coming back for her senior year. I think there's going to be a lot expected out of Sarah this year. And also, Roberts also is a senior. You've got a team that I think Searcy, Coach Sitzman feels like they can shot up no good, rebounded by Pettis for Searcy. But I think Coach Sitzman feels like they've got some talent this year. They can make some noise in 6A.
Oh, yeah, definitely, especially with Eva, like running down there at center as well.
Her shot is up and no good. Rebound by Star City. Moving into front court. Shot is up and good. That is number 10, Ballou, with her first basket, Star City's first points. This game does not count on their actual schedule, Jordan. This is considered a charity game, but I know both teams really want to work out a lot of the kinks here early. 3 from the left corner is good by Brown. And Lexi with her first 3 of the night, Searcy's first 3, and the Lady Lions lead early here with 5:27 remaining by a score of 7-2.
Really good job right there by Lexi creating her own space and finding her shot right there.
Top of the key, 3 is short. Flowers got fouled, and they're going to call it. Foul's going to be on Star City. Number 35, Rochelle, picks up her first, team's first. Cersei's yet to foul. Pressure in the backcourt. Brown's able to get the ball in to Brown. Pettis now with the basketball. McCain in the corner, down low. Had to be a foul, nothing called. Sure looked like one, but.
Definitely. I mean, both players going up for the ball at the same time. It's kind of hard to see that angle right there.
Maintain Searcy line possession. 5 minutes remaining here first quarter. Lady Lions leading 7-2. Pettis to inbounds. Into the corner. Shot is up and it's short. Fight for the rebound. Brown comes away with it for Searcy. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Star City. That is Johnson as she pushes to the front court. Nice block by Roberts. Star City gets it back. Travel, nothing called. Shot is up. No good, but the foul's going to be called on Searcy. Going to be Flowers with the foul. Her first, team first. So Johnson goes to the line for Star City to shoot 2. Also need to talk about, Jordan, the way the bonus is in high school has changed this year. It's not 7 fouls through 2 quarters. You count the fouls per quarter. She misses both. And Flowers with the rebound. After 5 fouls per quarter, it's not a 1-and-1, it's a 2-shot. So more like the professional rule. They're going to call Flowers for lowering her shoulder and picking up the charge there. So London's going to have to sit down, and Jaden Bowman checks in for the first time. Unfortunate for London as
that's her second, right?
Yes, she picked up 2 quick fouls. Long 3-pointer by the Star City, no good. Brown with the rebound for the Lady Lions. She looks to push into the front court. Over to McCain. 3:59 remaining first quarter. Searcy leads by a score of 7-2. Another thing you'll notice if you come to the arena, this is a full-size court. Searcy's home court, another 3 from the left corner by Roberts. Eva Roberts with a big 3, and Searcy with an early 10-2 lead. But the old Jungle, Jordan, had a small court.
Yeah.
It was a condensed court. This is a full-size 94-foot court, so changes the way you play the game. Almost a steal by Searcy, and then blocked by Roberts. Roberts with two or three block shots here early.
Yeah, definitely. Her height, man, she's really,
6'1"?
Yeah, 6'1". She's tall and definitely showcases her power, especially down there in the center position as well.
She's got to play tall. That's what she needs to do. Blue with the 2. Her second basket of the game. She has all 4 of the Star City Lady Dog points. I say they're Bulldogs. They just call them Lady Dogs on their roster. So I would have to assume it's the Bulldogs. 3 by McCain. She strokes it. Searcy with 3 3-pointers early.
Really good job right there from Sarah McCain. I saw her warming up as well, and she definitely has a good arm on her to be slinging a bunch of threes. She's going to be a threat in the sharpshooter this game. 13-4. Searcy with the early lead. Ballou with another basket, a nice little floater off the backboard. That was a pretty shot. Don't see them use the backboard a whole lot anymore. So 13-6, 2:32 remaining here in the first. The Lady Lions with an early lead here tonight in this exhibition game, if you want to call it that, against Star City. Ooh, McCain might have got away with a walk there, but we'll take it. Roberts drives the paint. Her shot's no good, but she's fouled. Foul on Ballou, I believe. Yes, Ballou picks up her first. Team second. Searcy with 2. Star City with 2. Got real quiet. First shot's no good for Roberts. Well, for the first game, Searcy played last night against Stuttgart and won their first game. But for early in the year, fairly clean game here early. Not a lot of turnovers.
been able to hit some shots. So quickly down court. Three-pointer is short. That was Robertson, Jocelyn Robertson on the three. So ball goes back over to the Searcy Lions. Brown now with the ball in the front court for Searcy. Into Robert. She spins in the paint. Her shot just didn't quite get over the rim, Jordan.
Yeah, you got to get up a little bit higher there, especially with that left hand.
Posted on the right block with her left hand kind of makes it a little, and then the basket's going to count, and the foul's going to be on Roberts. You got to get it up a little higher when you're coming from the opposite side.
Yeah, you got to watch those screen and cuts as well. That's how she got that end one right there, making a really excellent cut from the right side.
Her free throw is no good. She's missed all three of her attempts from the free throw line tonight. So, turnover there by the Searcy Lions. Got a little bit too hurried there, too big a hurry.
Put a little jump into it too, so naturally it's going to go a little farther than expected.
A little bit too big a hurry. Blue with the three, no good. Rebound by McCain. A minute 18 remaining here in the first. Searcy with the 13-8 lead. Foul's going to be called. That was a quick whistle. McElroy didn't agree with the foul call, and maybe I can understand why. A little quick, but we'll take it as that was her first. Team's third. Searcy with 3 fouls also. Unfortunately, Flowers with 2 of those. As looks like Roberts sitting down, and number 15, that's Washam, checks in for Searcy. Long three by Washam, no good, but McCain with the rebound, and she's going to be called for the travel.
She stepped through a bunch of people right there, so I think it's a really hard call right there. We call it a travel. She stepped through a bunch of people, so it's going to be a little awkward as she moves to try to get the ball, get the first dribble off.
I didn't see it either, but Star City now with the ball in the front court. Searcy still in a man-to-man, playing pressure all over the basketball. Nice job by the Lady Lions. And now we've got a whistle, what do they call, 3 second in the lane? I didn't see a foul, so I couldn't see the official through the players, Jordan, but I guess it had to be a 3 seconds.
Just like I didn't see it either. Searcy really needs to move more. I mean, a lot of their points that they got early in this game with them moving and cutting to the goal. And Eva was a big part of that, but now that she's out of this game, we're going to see if they can adapt.
30 seconds remaining here in the first half. McCain's three is a little long. Fight for the rebound. And going to be a travel called on Star City. So Searcy will maintain, will get the ball back with 20.2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Searcy leading 13-8. Lady Lions inbounds. McCain thought about the three, pulled it back out. Now she's going to take the two, a little long. Going to be out. Ooh, I thought that might have been out on Bowman, but they called it out on Star City. So Searcy will get it back with 11.5 remaining here in the first quarter.
Another chance to run their out of bounds play, and they had a good opportunity for a three last time.
That was a travel.
That was a travel.
Whoop. Took that extra hop step. So, you know, Searcy feels like they've been in control, which they have this whole first quarter, but it's still only 13-8 right now.
Definitely they could have had a much bigger lead. There's some adjustments that they got to fix. Just got to stop giving up fouls, and they know that they're going to drive to the goal a lot. So you just got to make sure that you keep their hands up.
Foul's going to be on Star City there as Rochelle picks up the foul. Going through the Searcy player on the rebound. So 0.8 of a second here for the Lady Lions. Not a lot of time to do just a heck of a lot. Inbounds for Searcy to Brown, and that'll do it. At the end of the first quarter, the Searcy Lions lead the Star City Lady Bulldogs by a score of 13-8. Like you said, Jordan, a lot to work on. Obviously, it's early in the year, but all in all, Coach Sitzman has to be pleased with the ability to shoot the three early. They kind of hit a little funk there at the end, but overall has to be pleased with that first quarter of action. As the officials stand out here in front of us, Searcy cheerleaders doing their routines. You can see Coach Sitzman in the Searcy bench, and then the Lady Bulldogs, and there's the crowd's still a little thin early, but when you have an arena this size, it takes a big crowd to fill it up. So
imagine naturally it's probably going to look a bit empty all the time.
I know Thursday night, we can talk a little bit about Thursday night, is the opening night of games that actually count, as Searcy will take on Jacksonville Thursday night. It's also free admission Thursday night, Jordan, and they're going to do some things about honoring some of the previous players here that have played for Searcy throughout those two ball games. So you want to come out, get an opportunity to come to the new Line Arena and get in for free. Come on out Thursday night. I think it's supposed to be raining Thursdays. It'd be a good night to get inside, not be outside. So, and then Friday night, the Searcy Lions will be on the road at Greenbrier and taking on the Greenbrier Panthers in a 6A state playoff football game.
A lot of things happening across the weekend. London's going to be back in the game for Searcy.
Out of bounds, nice steal by Searcy, as that was number 15, Washam with the steal. Yes, London's back in the ball game along with Eva Roberts. That might have been a walk. They didn't call it there. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Roberts. Chip Johnson in the ball game for the first time for the Lady Lions tonight. And Chip gets called for the travel. So trying to get the ball inside and had to pull it back and wound up dragging that pivot foot. So 7:33 remaining here in the first half. Searcy leading by a score of 13-8. Trying to figure out, even for me, Jordan, trying to figure out where the scoreboards are, how I can, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Star City, number 10. So Ballou with her second, trying to keep up with the fouls, Jordan, and how they're, because the way you count to the bonus is different. So
can't give up too many fouls. Searcy has to create some momentum here. Chip is definitely a really strong player for them, but also Sarah McCain, another strong player as well, showcasing her shot.
McCain with the three. Searcy with their tied their biggest lead of the game at 16-8. Star City works through the paint. Oh no, there was no foul there. You're shaking your head, but there was no foul there. Foul's going to be called. They're going to be called an offensive foul. No, they're going to call McCain for the foul. So Star City's going to call a timeout. But man, that was a tough foul on Sarah. I didn't see it. Did you, Jordan?
No, I didn't either. I honestly thought she just stepped through the big crowd and just might have tripped, but it looked like a lot of open space and an open gap to me to where she shouldn't have gotten fouled at all.
All right, Searcy with the 16-8 lead, timeout, 6:43 remaining here in the first half. For you and I, we talked about it. We're down here on the floor, which is unusual for a lot of these bigger arenas. Normally you're a little higher. It's nice to be down here, but we're behind a really big scoreboard type video board, I believe, in front of us.
Yeah.
And we can't see the sidelines. We're at the officials' mercy when it comes to in front of us what they call. So that's okay. I mean, it's still a beautiful arena. You and I talking, we may need to get some kind of chairs that sit up a little higher.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
See
Get some stools instead of these chairs, because seem to be sitting a little low. Maybe they got some up there where they eat at. They could bring us some of them stools, you know. Because you could actually watch the ball game and sit at a table and eat. You don't have to be sitting actually in your seat. So Chartwell's the food service vendor for the school. Inbound to Star City. Shot is up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Star City Robertson comes away with it. But the food vendor for the cafeteria is off and going to get a offensive foul called on number 3, Johnson. So that's her first foul. Second foul of the period. So we'll see how that works out for the bonus. McCain from the corner partially blocked. Out of bounds off of Flowers. So
I think Star City might have got a tip of that ball. Sarah McCain shot.
I think they did. I think she did partially block the shot. So Star City walks it up. Number 4, McElroy, I'm sorry. I'm glad it's not Mulkey. She was a heck of a player. 3-pointers up and in by Robertson. So first points of the second quarter for Star City. And they cut the lead back to 5 at 16-11. Chip in the paint. She pulls it back out. Roberts trying to get the ball inside to London Flowers, and it winds up going off the Searcy line. So
have to talk more of this Searcy team. They had to talk on defense as well as they get with the 3. The person who shot the 3, I mean, she just had way too much room right there. She had to get there quicker and faster.
Hey, look at there. We have graphics up. We have time and score. So we can. You don't have to listen to me talk about how much time's left. Shots up. Foul's going to be called on Searcy. That is Sadie Washam with her first. So 2-shot foul on Searcy. First shot's no good. Both teams struggle from the free throw line here early, Jordan. We haven't seen, I don't think we've made a free throw yet in the ball game.
I honestly can't remember if Searcy even shot a free throw.
Searcy's 0 for 2. Star City is 0 for 5. So Chip with the ball. Drives to the free throw line, stops, pulls it back out, takes a jumper, no good. London with the rebound, puts it back up and in. Offensive rebound for Flowers. Searcy with the 18-11 lead. Chip with the steal, gets it over to Brown, back to Chip. She drives in the paint, her shot is no good. Rebounded by Pettis. Back to Johnson, she resets the offense, drives baseline, pulls it back out. Shots up and in. Good to see Chip finally make a shot, kind of get her settled into this ball game.
I mean, it was going to happen at some point. As soon as she got that steal, I had no doubt that she was going to try her hardest to get some points up.
20-11. Searcy now with their biggest lead of the ball game at 9 points here in this first half. Still 20 seconds on the shot clock, so steal by Searcy. Quickly up front, Roberts with the layup is good. Star City's going to take another timeout.
That's their third, I believe, right?
I believe so, yes, sir. So Star City with only 2 timeouts remaining here in the first half as the Searcy Lady Lions double up the Bulldogs by a score of 22-11. Got a little spark here the last couple minutes, Jordan.
Yeah, definitely, and I wouldn't be surprised if they keep it going because Searcy now they're doing full court pressing. So, I mean, Chip being up there as well, her speed, a lot of those steals that she usually gets that I see during like scrimmages and stuff might be coming into play here in this exhibition match.
Chip does bring an added, not only the ability to score, but she brings a little energy to the ball game also. That nothing against the other girls, but that's just Chip. That's what she does. So Star City inbounds. Searcy with full court man-to-man pressure.
Got to get behind.
Star City really struggling with it. Now they get into the front court. It took all 10 seconds to get there. And going to get a foul call.
Just an unfortunate foul right there. Every player down there had their hands straight up.
Roberts with the foul. Her second. Team's third foul of this quarter. First free throw is good for Robertson. She's got 4 points, and that's the first free throws of the night for either team, as both teams were combined 0 for 7. She makes them both. 22-13. Cersei still with a 9-point lead. Chip with the basketball. She's going to stop, take a three, partially blocked. And a great job by London Flowers getting that offensive rebound again. That's London's game, and she's really showing her strength right now, Jordan, as Cersei leads 24-13.
Yeah, definitely, she's always been tough down there in the paint.
Ooh.
She looked like she might have had all ball right there.
Cadence Pettis with the foul.
Cersei just in foul trouble so far, and a lot of their points they're going to be giving up might just come from these free throws. That's
Fourth foul on the Cersei Lady line, so Star City will be in the bonus for the rest of this quarter with 3:40 remaining. And there is no 1-and-1 anymore in high school basketball. It's all 2 shots. So McElroy banks the first, misses the second. 24-14, Chips open for the three, just a little off on the right. Another big offensive rebound for the Cersei Lady Lions, then it's stolen away. Cersei with the turnover. Shot is up and in by McElroy. So 24-16. Star City cuts it to 8. Still 3:10 remaining here in the first half. Appreciate everybody tuning in to the ball game tonight. If you got a chance over on the west side of town, come on out to beautiful Cersei Line Arena. Chip shot is short. Star
Gotta
City
look
with
up.
the
Eva
rebound.
was open the whole time right there on the left side.
And Star City sets her offense up in the front court. Cersei still in the man-to-man. Nice job by the Cersei Lady Lions taking the ball away. I've got Star City now with 8 turnovers. Cersei with 5. Chip with the ball in the front court. Gets it to Pettis. Down low to Roberts. Foul's going to be called on the floor on Ballou. She picks up her 3rd.
They didn't want to sub her out, but now she's going to be forced to come out.
Star City, number 3. Johnson checked in. She just ran on the floor. She didn't even go to the table. So the official kind of looked at her. I probably would have made her go back. Shot is up. No good by Pettis. Foul's going to be called, though, on Star City. See who they get the foul on. Johnson with the foul. Her second. Team's 4th, so both teams will be in the bonus here to end this first half. Pettis, you got the score. That was off. Didn't look comfortable on that free throw, Jordan. Gotta get her a routine.
Everybody breathing heavy. You have to calm down.
Mama's sitting right behind us. She's helping her. Second one's also no good. So the score remains 24-16. Walk. Nice call by the official there. She took an extra step. That was
Lexi also got pushed down.
She did, but I think that may be one reason why he called a little quicker walk there. Might have got away with the push off. That was Ramblin'. She's in the ball game for the first time. Rambin. Cora Rambin. Brown with the basketball, has it knocked away, but she gets it back. Roberts' shot is short. Pettis, though, a nice job with the rebound. Roberts straight down the paint. Eva Roberts with the basket. She leads all Cersei scorers now with 9 points. Cersei with back to tied for their largest lead of the game at 26-16. So where's the student section at, Jordan? 3-pointer is up and good by Robertson.
Not too sure where the student section
I was
will
wondering
be.
where they're going to sit the students at.
A lot of times I know for volleyball, the student section will be on opposite sides here behind the goals.
Right.
But not sure if that's going to be the case.
Brown has the pass inside, partially blocked. She gets over to Roberts, though. Foul's going to be on Star City, number 2. That's Robertson. So that's going to be a 2-shot foul. So Cadence will go to the line to shoot 2. That is the bonus, and like we said earlier, no 1-and-1. Be a 2-shot penalty.
What did the bonus used to be? Did you say 7?
7, then it was 1-and-1. Tien made 2. So Pettis with the first free throw is good.
So it resets every quarter. And then
Every quarter,
5
correct.
fouls.
5 fouls, just like professional. As Chips checks back in, Brown and Flowers chits down for Searcy. Second free throw is also good by Pettis. So 28-19. Searcy with the 9-point lead. Quickly in the front court. 3 is hammered down by McElroy. That one didn't hardly get over the rim, Jordan. Just straight lined it in, but managed to get the shot to go. Inside to Roberts. Out of bounds. Off Star City, so Searcy will maintain possession. 23 seconds on the shot clock, 46 seconds on the game clock. 3 from the top of the key, Bowman. Off to the left, no good. So,
I believe that was her. Maybe first or second.
made first shot of the game. Star City's cut this lead back to 6. So we talked about it at the end of the first half. It felt like Searcy's been in control this whole game, but there's still only a 6-point lead. Long 3 by, that was 15. Molly Dutton with a 3, and that cuts the lead to 3 points, Jordan. Kane in the corner, 10 seconds remaining. Out to Johnson. She's going to take a 3, top of the key. No good. Fight for the rebound. Searcy gets it back. Johnson with the 3 at the buzzer is no good. So at the end of the first half, the Searcy Lions lead the Star City Lady Bulldogs by a score of 28-25.
And it was looking really comfortable there towards, I believe, like mid-second quarter. But, man, got to go over a couple of things there. I mean, she had her cut off at the baseline here early. You just got to get that foot out just a little bit more to force her out of bounds right there.
You are listening to Searcy Lady Line basketball and watching here on Line TV. Welcome back to Searcy Lady Line basketball here from Line Arena. We are at the half, and the Searcy Lady Lions lead the Star City Lady Bulldogs by a score of 28-25, Jordan. But at one time there were a couple times Searcy led by 10, and Star City made a little run there at the end of the half to cut this lead to 3.
Yeah, and them pressing up full court, it's a 50-50 advantage. You can either pressure them so hard that you can either force them out of bounds or, you know, make them foul on you, or they're going to get the ball off in time to get it down court, and then they're going to get an easy score. But also, Searcy has been in foul trouble too. A lot of their players have been getting some questionable fouls, I will say, but, you know, a foul is a foul overall. So you want to try to clean some of those things up coming into the second half.
Searcy will get the ball, start the second half. Chip Johnson along with Sarah McCain, Cadence Pettis, Roberts as with the ball down low. Her shot up and in. Eva Roberts with the basket. Eva now with 11 points to lead all Searcy Lady Lions. Pettis with 2, Brown with 3. Chip with only 2 the first half. Sarah McCain with 6, and London Flowers with a really good first half with 6 points. So 30-25. Searcy now with the 5-point lead. Shot is up and in. Robertson with the basket. She now has 10 to lead the Lady Dogs. Johnson with 2. McElroy with 6. Ballou with 6. And Dutton with 3. 30-27. Inside shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Star City comes away with it.
Good attempt with the left hand there. It's just a pretty bad angle.
London with the and the 3 from the corner is good by Robertson. And we're tied at 30. And Star City's fought all the way back in this ball game, being down 10 at least twice that second quarter. Pettis with the ball for Searcy, up high. Gets it down to Flowers. Her shot is good. And London gets fouled. Count the basket. Fouls on Dutton. That's her first. Team's first. Free throw is short, but McCain with the rebound just left it short, but Flowers gets the ball back, gets it outside to Roberts. Her 3 is good.
That 3 came from amazing effort by London.
Boy, those offensive rebounds serve you a lot of purpose, don't they, Jordan?
Definitely. Just like that, Searcy's up by 5.
McCain with the rebound, Flowers with the rebound. Searcy winds up 5 points on that possession. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Roberts. It was tied at 30, and that one possession gives it 35-30. Inside for Pettis. Her shot's good. Cadence Pettis with the basket, and she's fouled. McElroy gets her second foul. And Pettis to the free throw line. So a real quick 7-point run here by the Searcy Lions in the last about 45 seconds, Jordan, to change the complexion of this ball game. No good, but guess who got the rebound? Flowers again. So Searcy to reset. Underneath, wide open Roberts. Her shot's good.
Some really good communication. Whenever they started communicating in the first half, that gave them a solid, like, I believe, 4 to 6-0 run and put them up by, I believe, 10 or 11.
So a 9-point run here in the last minute and a half for Searcy. Turnover on Star City. Johnson with the basketball now in the front court. She picks up her dribble. 5:10 remaining as shot no good by the Lady Lions, but Chip now drives in the paint, and she's going to pick up a charge. That was the correct call there. Chip a little out of control, gets her first foul.
Got to watch 35 for the Lady Dogs. She had another charge in the first half as well early in the game.
That's her first, team's first of this third quarter. So 4:56 remaining here in the third. Searcy leading 39-30. Star City sets their offense up. Drive in the paint. Really wasn't an offense set up, just let McElroy drive in the paint, shoot the layup. It'll be out of bounds off of Searcy, though, on the rebound. So Star City gets it back, trailing 39-30 with 4:41 remaining here in the third quarter. Inbounds to Robertson. She drives the baseline. It's a tough shot. Nothing there. Rebounded by Pettis for Searcy. That's a tough shot from the baseline, kind of behind the basket, Jordan.
Yeah, that's just honestly a pretty bad angle to take a shot from, but her falling down,
Roberts
didn't want to be at a travel
open
zone.
down low. Oh, couldn't get it to go, but guess who's there for the offensive rebound and the basket? London Flowers is dominating in the paint right now, Jordan. I bet that's her fourth offensive rebound just of this third quarter.
Definitely what she does best down there in that paint. See if she can get another point here added on to the end one she made.
41-30. Oh, man, got to get a little bit of arch on that free throw. And it had the opportunity, but it was coming at it in a hurry. 41-30. Searcy with the lead. We're 4 minutes in here to the third quarter. 11-0 run for the Lady Lions over the last 2.5 minutes. Star City now struggling to get their offense going. A lot of pressure defensively. Nice shot there by McElroy, but it was a tough shot as Searcy defense really turned up the pressure also during this run. Chip with the ball as she walks it up. Letting them put both hands on her. I'm not a big fan of that. It's, you put your hands on them, that's a foul. Roberts almost lost it, gets it back. Searcy resets the offense. How's that not a foul? Makes she knock her down.
Yeah, just pushed her off of her completely there.
That sure looked like a foul. 41-32, turnover Searcy. Searcy defensively still playing man-to-man. Roberts knocks it away. Star City picks it back up. Chip all over defensively. That's Ballou. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Drive in the paint, partially blocked. Rebound, score, and foul on Searcy.
London again. Is that her third?
That is her third. London's going to sit down, but she's going to sit down with, I've got her with 10 points and at least half that many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, definitely.
Free throw is good.
Honestly, don't see London probably coming in for the rest of this quarter, but she might stay in a lot of the fourth quarter as well if they want to keep her.
Ball's going to be out of bounds off Star City. Remains Searcy's ball. 41-35, 6-point Lady Lion lead. 2:43 remaining here in the third. Appreciate everybody tuning in to this charity game tonight between the Lady Lions and the Star City Lady Dogs. McCain with the ball in the front court. Her shot's no good. She's going to be fouled. Ballou with her fourth foul. She's going to have to check out. First shot by McCain is up and in. Her first free throws tonight. She has 7. Second shot also by McCain is good. We have the score. Struggling with the time, so we'll keep that up for you. 3:25 remaining here in the third. Searcy leading 43-35. Shot no good.
Yeah, had your hands up, but you also put your body up against them as well to put some pressure on them, so it's going to be called a foul.
Roberts with her third. 3 team fouls on the Searcy Lady Lions, 4 on the Star City Lady Dogs. And Rochelle, first free throw was good. She has 4 points now. 43-36. 43-37. She makes them both. Cersei now walking the ball into the front court. That's Johnson. Gets a screen from Roberts. Now they got a switch. So Roberts should have the smaller player on her in the post. Got hands number 2. Jocelyn Robertson had both hands on Roberts' back. Her second, that is the team's 5th. So Roberts will go the line to shoot 2. She has 16 points in the ball game tonight, Jordan. Make it 17 as her first free throw is good.
Her and London down there in the paint are definitely a threat to opposing teams.
44-37. Second free throw is no good. So Cersei leads by 7. A minute 56 remaining here in the third quarter. Got to call a foul there, either a block or a push or something. A lot of contact down low. Shot up, no good. As Pettis trying to fight through the screen. Knocked the Star City player to the ground. Shot no good. Rebound Cersei. Once again, rebound by Pettis.
Really nice job by her to take a little power dribble there to make sure that she has a good angle to float that ball up.
Cadence Pettis with the basket. Cersei back out in front by 9 with a minute 25 remaining in the third quarter. Star City with their offense. Shot is up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Going to be out of bounds off Cersei. Star City's offense seems to be a little stagnant right now, Jordan. Seems to be just standing around.
And their key player, 4 fouls out in the game as well. I mean,
that has a lot to do with it.
It's going to be a little
Blue
stagnant.
out. For Cersei, Roberts is going to sit down. And Sadie Washington's going to check back in. 46-37. Cersei with a 9-point lead. Nice job by, I don't have a 42. Do you have a 42? I don't have a 42. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Cersei. So 46-39. Cersei with a 7-point lead.
Keep in mind here, Cersei also has the bonus active.
They do. Cersei with 3 team fouls. Star City with 5. 26 seconds remaining here in the third. Shot is up and in. Star City seems to make these little runs right at the end of every corner, Jordan, and you've got a 8, 9, 10-point lead. Next thing you know, it's a 5-point lead.
I mean, yeah, the player right there, she cut around Chip, getting over her blind side there to cut to the goal. Just got to watch those, and also the other players got to call that out.
Johnson with the basket, and at the end of 3, the Cersei Lady Lions lead by a score of 48-41. Let's get you some quick stats here. And Cersei with 20 points that quarter, led by Roberts with 8. That gives her 17 for the ball game. Cadence Pettis now with 6, had 4 in the quarter. Lexi Brown with 3, all in the first half. Chip Johnson now with 4 as she scored right there at the basket. McCain with 8, 2 that quarter. And Flowers with 10 and probably 6 or 8 offensive rebounds. For Star City, they had 16 that quarter, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I missed a basket somewhere. Dadgum. Trying to think who that might have been on. That's right. So I've got Robertson with 12, Johnson with 2, McElroy with 12, Blue with 6, and she's sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. Rochelle with 4, Dutton with 3. And number 42, the mystery player, has a basket. So
if I'm Cersei here, I just want to control the ball at this point. Like, don't stress too much. You know the things you need to do to close out this game. Just want to make sure that you don't mess up while doing that.
So
London's coming back in the game as well. She's going to be a really key player in this quarter.
Cersei with the 48-41 lead going into the fourth. Cersei with the basketball. I thought Cersei got it last. Was there a jump that quarter? You know what? They messed that up. There was not a jump that quarter, and Cersei got the ball to start the third quarter. Robertson with the foul. Her third. Chip will go to the line to shoot two. You remember a jump ball that third quarter? I don't. Chip misses the first, makes the second. Chip with 5 points now in the ball game. Cersei leads 49-41. Yeah, I don't remember a jump ball that quarter, and Cersei got the ball the third and the fourth quarter. So ball's on the floor. Ooh, tough turnover for Star City as number 35, Rochelle, got knocked down and called it out of bounds on her. So
really good effort by Chip coming in from behind there to force that ball out of bounds.
I have Moore as 32. I got a feeling maybe Moore is 42. Turnover on Cersei, and then the foul's going to be, boy, poor London. That was her fourth foul. So she's going to have to sit back down. She's a little aggravated. Don't blame her. Still 49-41. Star City with the ball in the front court. 7:25 remaining in the ball game, in regulation anyway. Cersei leads by 8. Good job by the Lady Lions defensively. Robertson kind of dribbled all the way around and fell down and somehow got it off of a Lady Lion, and they get to maintain possession. But
I was wondering how they kept possession. Did she throw it off of a player's foot?
She did. I think it was off Roberts. So Star City now working the ball inside. McCain going to get the foul for reaching over, and that was a good foul as she did reach over. It's her second. Star City to inbounds again. 7:12 remaining. 31 seconds on the shot clock. High arcing three, no good. McCain with the rebound for the Lady Lions. Cersei leading 49-41. Looks like number 10, Ballou's getting ready to check back in with 4 fouls. Going to be out of bounds off Cersei. Turnover Lady Lions. A little slow start here to this fourth quarter, Jordan.
Yeah, man. Cersei maintaining the lead still, up by 8. Gotta do that.
Cersei with 1 free throw this fourth quarter. Star City's yet to score. 6:45 remaining here in regulation. Down low. And a travel is going to be called. So both teams struggling to get something going here this fourth quarter.
The first team to strike, I'm sure, will get a lot of the momentum.
Inside to McCain. Bowman with the basket. Her first points of the ball game.
Good communication there as well.
51-41 now. Cersei with the back out to 10. I think that's their biggest lead of the game, or tied for their biggest lead of the game.
Star City pressing, you're going to have to pass that ball around, so good communication.
Seems to be game slowed down a little bit. Foul's going to be called on Cersei on the floor. Bowman with her first. Team's third already for Cersei this fourth quarter. Inbounds. Shot is up. Tough shot. No good. That was Rochelle with the shot. So is that Bowman again?
Yeah, she was wide open. Nobody was covering her.
Nice job by Bowman getting down the floor in transition. And back-to-back baskets for Bowman. Searcy now with their biggest lead of the night at 12. Pass down low to Rochelle. And timeout's going to be called, I think, by Coach Sitzman. That's Searcy's first timeout of the ball game. 5:28 remaining here in regulation. Searcy with a 53-43 lead. As Jaden Bowman with a couple baskets to spark the Searcy Lady Lions here in the fourth quarter. Back to this 10-point lead.
Yeah, really good job by Jaden. Covering that paint while London's out of the game. I honestly don't suspect her coming back in the game. Maybe with 3 minutes left just to keep it safe. But, yeah, still, good job her covering her part down court.
As you can see, Coach Sitzman talking to the Searcy Lady Lions along with Hunter Sutherland, the assistant coach there in the background. Like we said earlier, Jordan, victory last night at Stuttgart. Would like to come away with the victory here tonight. I know those don't count. They don't start counting until Thursday night. But I think Coach Sitzman has to feel like this is a team for her and this Searcy Lady Lion bunch that can get not only a winning record on the season, but a winning record in conference. And it's been a long, long time for the Searcy Lady Lions.
Yeah, and it's going to be good to see them if they're able to pull that off. I mean, this team showcasing how strong they are. Those 2 wins last night, they're going to get to go over a couple of those mistakes that you just seen right there. A couple more practices that will eventually lead up to that first game that will count on Thursday.
Turnover for Searcy, and then a shot in the paint. Foul's going to be called on Pettis. That's Searcy's 5th team foul with 5:16 remaining here in the fourth quarter. So Robertson will go to the line to shoot 2. Her first free throw is good. Second one, no good. So now Searcy with the ball in the front court, leading by 9. McCain with the basketball, gets it to Pettis. Over to Bowman. Cadence drives in. Her shot, runner in the lanes, up and in. Nice job. Pettis with her, well, I've got her for 8 now. 55-44. Searcy with the basketball on the turnover. Just a little long.
Yeah, definitely a free basket right there. Just slings it with one arm. You got to two-hand pass it there to keep the control in your hands just a little bit.
Cadence had good intentions. It just didn't work out.
Coming up the points off the block, just got to keep that momentum going.
55-44. 11-point lead for the Lady Lions. Blue probably pushed Chip. They let her go with that one. Now Blue with the ball up high, being guarded by Johnson. Nice job, quick hands by Johnson on the steal there. Now she looks to push into the front court. She's going to take it to the paint. Leaves it a little short. Now Star City looks to run in the front court. Chip's able to cut her off on the baseline. Shot is up and no good. Just cannot get it to go. I think you're seeing fatigue starting to set in a little bit too, Jordan.
Yeah, a lot of fast breaks have been happening the past couple plays here.
Looks like they're starting to, legs may be starting to go a little bit. It is still early, and you can practice all you want, but there's nothing like playing a game, especially basketball. Chip with the shot in the corner, rims out. Bowman fighting for the rebound, nothing there, so.
Got to stay ahead of your man right there.
And now the Star City Bulldogs are going to call a timeout. 3:22 remaining in regulation. Searcy leading 55 to 44. An 11-point lead for Coach Sitzman. Got to feel a little better right now with 3:22 remaining. But now this is something you can coach as a coach. Let's close this out. Yeah. You know, let's keep the pressure on. Let's not give them a chance. Let's let's close this out on a positive note. Let's push this thing forward and not let them think they can get in this ball game at all.
Yeah, you've seen Star City's weaknesses, and they've capitalized off of them multiple times, but now things have slowed down a little bit. The players are a little bit more fatigued, and now this timeout, hopefully they can come out confidently with a lot of energy to close this ball game out.
We wonder if she puts London back in for that offensive rebounding, or since they are pushing the ball, just leave her on the bench and try to run a little bit more, use a smaller lineup. So once again, we're at the beautiful new Line Arena. As you can see, some of the football players lined up down in the student section. As just a tremendous facility here, not only for Searcy School District, but for the city of Searcy itself. Having an arena like this, you're not going to find a nicer basketball arena anywhere in the state. I don't care what level, if it's high school, college, there's nothing going to be nicer than this for the size of this, Jordan.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we're hosting a bunch of events here, more opportunities for us to be here with you guys watching live as well. It's a really nice arena.
I know they had the volleyball. You were here involved with that. Not sure. I mean, bids have to be let for basketball. I don't know if Searcy wants to host it or not. Well, I guess we'll just wait and see. Inbounds here in front of us. 3:20 remaining in regulation. Star City's going to have to start scoring some points. Nice job by Pettis. Star City player changed pivot's foot, nothing called. And they're going to call that one out of bounds on Searcy. I'm not sure about that. Neither is some of the fans behind us.
Yeah, the fans don't really agree either.
We had a good view of it. I'm not sure about that call, but anyway, it is what it is. Searcy got to fight through it. You're not going to get them all. Roberts now playing defense. McCain's going to get called for foul. I think she's got her with the body. She had her hands up high, but got her with the body. So it's her third, and that'll be Moore go to the line. She has 2 points. Make it 3. She makes the first. 55-45, Searcy with the lead. Under 3 here at 2:58 in regulation, fourth quarter. Second is no good. Out of bounds, though. Nice job by Robertson being able to knock the ball off of one of the Searcy Lady lines. There comes London. McCain's going to check out. Flowers comes back in. Star City looking to get inbounds play and quick basket under their own goal. Weren't able to. Nice job by Bowman with the steal. Now Johnson looks to push. Her layup just no good. Hadn't been Chip's night tonight. As she's able to get the ball back, those are shots normally Chip's going to make.
Yeah, it looked like she might have been going a little bit too fast there.
Searcy to reset. Burning a little clock here. 22 seconds. Oh, wide open is Pettis. Pettis with the basket. She is fouled.
Despite Chip not having the best night, she's creating a bunch of opportunities for her other players to get open. But I'm sure whenever Chip gets hot, man, I've seen it. She's pretty unstoppable. That was really good right there by Cadence.
Cadence with, I've got her with 10 now. Nice job the second half. Free throw no good, but she gets her own rebound, and then she's going to be fouled. So, Mama yelling at her, make her free throw. Timeout Searcy with 2:28 remaining. 57-45, Searcy's a 12-point lead. If I remember correctly, Jordan, I think that's tied for the biggest lead of the game. So, like we were talking about in that last timeout, though, if you're Searcy, you really want to keep pushing. It's not good enough now. Let's keep pushing. So, as you can see, the Lady Lions and the Lady Bulldogs talking to their respective coaching staffs. The coaches talking to the players. As still coaching with 2.5 minutes remaining. Anything can happen. So, both teams come back out from their timeout. I believe Star City maybe has used all of their timeouts. I'm not, yeah. They have no more timeouts, Jordan. So if it was a ball game where it was really close, that might matter. I'm not sure it's going to make any difference in this game tonight. Hope it doesn't anyway.
Yeah.
Chip to inbounds. Oh, got a 5-second call. Didn't get it in. Not a lot of movement there on that inbounds play though for Chip. That Cersei you got to screen and roll. You got to get something to get open.
I think it might have been 4.5 seconds there, but
don't
want to argue with the refs.
Yeah,
Don't want to argue.
You know, yeah. His clock may be a little quick. Star City with the ball. Shot is up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Going to be out of bounds off the Bulldogs. So turnover.
London has got to be careful. She challenged that shot too. You do not want to do that. We're having 4 fouls.
That's just how she plays. She's going to go for it the whole time. That's just her MO, you know. So now Cersei with numbers as Flowers pushes the front court. Her little up and under layup is good. London with a great game tonight. She's got 12 points, but her presence on the board has made a difference in this ball game. 59-45, Cersei with their biggest lead of the night at 14. A minute 48 remaining here in regulation. Shots up and in. Rochelle. 59-47. We're right at a minute and a half left.
If Eva would have looked up right there, I think one of the players might have been open in the paint.
I think she's kind of been told, and maybe with Coach right there, that time is more valuable than points right now for Cersei. As out of bounds on Cersei, said Chip stepped on the sideline, so minute 16 remaining. And some more substitutions come in. As number 3, Johnson sits down for Star City. Cersei with Pettis, Roberts, Flowers, shot up, no good. And Bowman and Johnson right now for the Cersei Lady Lions. Minute 2 remaining. Star City inbound under their own basket. We're under a minute. Cersei leading 59-47. Bowman with the quick hands. Out of bounds Cersei. Maintain possession Star City.
Good job keeping up with your man too. Don't want to give him any breathing room here late.
Got under a minute. You're up by 12, but keep playing hard. Nice steal by Chip. She's not looking to push it though, Jordan. Just trying to burn some time up.
Yeah, just kill time at this point.
Star City double teaming the basketball now, trying to get a cheap turnover. I think Cadence got hit in the eye there. I don't think she meant to, but she got hit in the eye. Down low to Flowers. Roberts now into Pettis. Her shot's no good, but she's fouled. See her wincing over there with that right eye. Rochelle with her third. Pettis to the line to shoot 2. I've got Cadence with 10 points. And that one's a little long.
Ref making sure she's good. She's definitely messing with that eye.
2 out of 7 from the free throw line, so something that she can work on individually. Work on her free throws. She misses them both. 59-47. 20 seconds remaining. Don't foul here. Just let them shoot. Don't need a foul. Drive through the paint. Out of bounds off Cersei. McCain checks in. Pettis is going to sit down. Star City inbounds. Gonna get one more shot off maybe. No foul called, and that'll do it. Our final here tonight, the Searcy Lady Lions with 59. Star City Bulldogs with 47. Searcy with a victory here in this charity game. We'll take it to break. We'll come back with some stats from the girls' game and get ready to start the boys' game here tonight. Once again, this is Searcy Line TV with all your Searcy Line and Lady Line basketball.